Going into the toilet. Don't get me fucking wound up. That's a fucking joke on people like that go through mental health. Are you joking? You little attention-seeking little bitch. Yeah, it's a joke. And then you're calling me a bully and hitting someone when they're low. Who sits in a mental in a hospital, yeah, and goes to the toilet and she's smoking and she's laughing and she's irritating the nurses every 2 seconds. Have a laugh. That was not sincere. While you're on TikTok filming it all, and then when the nurse comes over, you try and hide your phone because you knew she shouldn't have been on there, because you're meant to be in a hospital bed getting help. You called the ambulance yourself. It ain't no competition. I don't care what anyone says. I haven't ever made it into a competition. I'm just speaking from my fucking experience. You think that I called my own fucking ambulance when stuff went on with me? No, because I wasn't capable. Mentally, I was not able to do anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Mentally, I had gone past breaking point. Do you understand? You don't have time to go, oh, I'm going to go live now and show everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to show everyone. I'm sorry. You can say that, you know, and that's what I said to her. I said, you know what? I can half, you know, correspond with the trauma part, Sav. That was hard watch. I watched it on their FYP today, the video she wants. That was a hard watch. But you know what was even harder? Listening to the mum. Listening to the mum and hearing that was triggering. Yeah, it was. But not listening to, yeah, but that was so hard for me. That was so hard for me. You know, that was so hard. Like, turn it all around. And even her mum said, yeah, but that was a small bit. That was a small bit of what we went through. She took one little thing, guys, and made it all about Savannah. That's what she's done. It's a joke. Like, it's a joke. Yesterday, she knew that everyone was getting along. She knew that we was all making up. Me and Billy, because for the past month, you had been talking shit on our names, and then she started to worry that she'd have no one. The only reason she will ever have no one is because of herself. I don't give a shit. I will never, ever in my life be friends with that girl. Never. I will never, ever be friends with that girl again. After the shit she's put me through, after the stuff she's done, I will never. You can call me insensitive, you can say whatever you want, because she's had a breakdown apparently. If you've had a breakdown, coming from someone that's had an actual mental health breakdown, you don't do it all over TikTok. You don't sit in a hospital bed, smoking a vape, laughing like it's a joke, and putting that voice on as well. What was that baby voice she was doing? What was all of that? What was all of that? What was all of that? And because I've got in her box today and told her a few home truths and said to her, what you did yesterday was absolute... You know, people want to say I'm a bully. And, oh, how insensitive, Faye. You guys are enabling her. Wake up. Tell her to come off TikTok. Tell her to go to the doctors and tell her to go and get the help she needed. Because if I was into that, if I was that deep into it, not, oh, I'm going to sit on TikTok. The trauma part, I can understand. But then, I'm going to call my own ambulance. Who calls their own ambulance if you're literally struggling with mental health, guys? Sorry. Someone calls it for you, darling, yeah? When I ended up where I ended up, darling, no one was calling ambulances because I wasn't in a position where I could, because I was so mentally ill, yeah, that I could not physically do anything. Someone had to do it for me. Do you get what I'm saying? You guys need to wake up. It's a mockery on people that have gone through mental health, that actually have mental health diagnoses, that actually have gone into places that have actually been sectioned. That's it. Not, you know, sit on camera and because you've had one too many Echo Falls, darling. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a joke, sorry. It's a joke, guys. Anyone that was watching that yesterday will tell you the same thing. It's a joke. And because I've said it how it is and I've been... And then you've got Mama Kaz coming up in the box. Well, Mama Kaz, I'm not going to lie, you're just as fucking bad. Our mum didn't call the ambulance. No, guys, because our mum knows she's an attention seeker. And as for, oh yeah, you know, Faye, if you want to come up, and then Mama Kaz said, you know, Mama Kaz, you're just doing that. What are you doing that for? You know what? I'd never, ever hit someone when they're at their lowest. Not 100%, no, I wouldn't. But at the end of the day, she's not at her lowest. She's playing a fucking game. And if you can't see that, yeah, then God forbid. Yeah, sometimes people do stuff for a cry for attention. I understand. I understand that, but do you think that if it was that bad and her mum, yeah, her mum thought she was in that bad need, wouldn't her mum called it? Wouldn't her own mum, if she was in that much of a desperate need to go into into a mental health hospital or be assessed, then it would have been the guardian calling, wouldn't it? Not I'll call it myself. Not oh let's call it myself. Do you know what I'm saying? And then when I get there, I'm going to sit on TikTok and record myself. No, Savannah, that's not what happens, darling. That is not what happens, Savannah, when you go into, you know, I think even the nurses could tell. Every fight, can I go outside for some fresh air? And then you're smoking vapes in the bed, and you're smoking the vape in the toilet that's next to you in the ward, laughing. All over TikTok. And when the nurse comes over to you, you try and hide your phone because you knew you shouldn't have been on TikTok. No, I don't care what you're going to say, guys. You can't excuse that for nothing. If you're in a mental health, or you've gone to somewhere for a mental health assessment, whether it's why are you on TikTok? Why are you in the hospital bed smoking? Yeah, laughing. Come on. Like, why are you doing that? Do you know what I mean? And like, it's not right, guys. And for anyone that's gone through, yeah, I am wound up. I am annoyed because that yesterday was an absolute piss take. It was a mockery on people that have struggled with mental health, actually. So for everyone saying, "Oh, Faye, you're evil, you're this," no, she's the evil one. She's the evil one, going out of her way and doing all of that over TikTok. That's evil. And if you guys want to say that I'm a bully for the past month, yeah, I've got mental health, darling. What are you talking about? Diagnosed mental health. Do you want me to go and get my paperwork? What are you talking about? What? She didn't even get a diagnosis yesterday. Where's the mental health? Don't start me off. People saying, where's the mental health? Where's her diagnosis? Where's her diagnosis? She didn't have anything. She didn't get sectioned. There's nothing wrong with the girl. It's attention seeking, darling. Don't fucking start, darling. Don't start. Do you think when I went where I went that I had the chance to pick up my phone and start live streaming? Or I could call my own ambulance? No, darling, because I was fucking psychotic. Don't fucking take a mockery. Don't, because you're getting me wound up. You guys wouldn't know. You actually wouldn't know. Do you understand? Yeah, I am angry. I'm angry with little people like that take the piss. It's a fucking piss take. Come off TikTok then. The next day you're going to TikTok. The next day you're on TikTok yourself. Oh yeah, with an action plan. An action plan. You're literally smoking vapes in the hospital like it's a joke. Like it's funny. Do you know what I mean? It's not funny. No one should be taking the mick out of stuff like that. It's not funny for people that generally suffer. Do you know how triggering that is to watch that? That ain't funny. It's absolutely bullshit. You called the ambulance yourself. I don't care what you say at all, because I'm being real. And as for the bullying parts of things, she is bullied. One day me, one day Billy. This is what I'm not even. You can call me heartless. You can say what you want. But no, not when someone's making a mockery of something, because that's what that is. That's a mockery. That ain't general mental health. I'm telling you that now, it ain't, darling. I've been around people with general mental health, darling, and it ain't no competition. Like Mama Kaz just jumped up in the box and said, well, oh, it's not a competition. I was in diet. She was going on about being home sectioned a couple of weeks ago. What's home sectioning, babe? You either get sectioned or you don't. Like, I'm sick and tired of these people taking the fucking piss. Like, it's a joke. People are different. I understand that. Not everyone needs to go through the same thing. I get it, guys. But there's a lot of people on this app that claim certain things when it's all fucking bullshit. It's all for the fucking camera. It's all for the camera. No one cares, Louise, darling. You're so far up CLA's arse and then she threw you to the curb, darling. Let's just say that, darling. See you later, you blot. CLA didn't even want you as a mod. Now you've got a 19 gifting badge that's broked out. Shut up. You know? It's just a joke, guys. I'm so hot. It's not a competition. I've never once said it's a competition. Good. Look, now all our people are in here. Come in my chat and say what you want to say. I'm standing on business and I'm saying what it is. It ain't a competition. But therefore, so you think it's okay then, do you? Do you think it's okay to go into a mental health hospital while you're on TikTok live and smoke in the bed and vape in the bed? Is this is how people in here? Did you think that's all right for you to, or go to the toilet next to you and start smoking and laughing and putting on a baby voice? Do you think that's all right? Wasting the NHS time? Do you think that that's okay for her that she's done that? Do you think that that's okay? Hold on, I'll put my box on. Is this Jem? Hello, Jem.
Ting, mate. Look like my ting out here, Faye. Look like my ting. Are you stupid? I'm out here smoking fucking makeup brushes. Are you dumb? Waiting for the dealer. Literally, they don't know about mental, mate. Bun that Savannah. Panani's fucking plastic anyway. No gives a shit.
But the thing is, though, that this is what I'm not understanding, Gems, yeah? Like, I'm someone that's, you know, suffered with certain things.
Smash them vodkas today, guys.
No, stop it, Gems. I can't kite,
Come
please.
on, guys. I'll show you fucking mental, mate. I tell you what, my pussy's been dripping all night.
But Gems, no, Gems, no, Gems, no.
All right, love you.
No. Sorry, who's this person? Oh, God. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you, babe?
I'm good. So basically, it's from my niece's account, but I've been following the story. I'm a mental health nurse, and I just want to say, like, the stick that you're getting for being truthful is absolutely insane. A lot of what you're saying is true. You know, she wouldn't have been discharged if they genuinely felt there was a concern for her mental health. They wouldn't. I work on an acute ward, and when I do have people that come in and all they want to do is go on TikTok lives, we do think it is an absolute mockery, because there is people that need a bed that can't. The waiting list is so big, and I generally do believe that this is absolutely no hate towards Sav, no hate. I don't know her personally. I can't hate her, but you are saying some true things.
Yeah.
So
and maybe the direction I'm going ain't right, because I'm someone that's got mental health, okay, and I've been in certain situations, okay, but I don't need to sit here and say certain things. But the last thing, when I was going through with what I was going through, it ain't a competition. I've said that straight away, right? But listen, I didn't call my own ambulance.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she called her own ambulance. She made a big mockery of whatever she did. And then when she got to the hospital, she live streamed the whole thing and was smoking vapes inside the fucking... Come on, like, are you joking?
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I do get it.
And the next day, you've come back with an action plan. An action plan is just, get your fucking shit together. Do you understand? Because obviously they have not taken her seriously. Do you understand? And then you sat there. You sat there the next day. Oh, I want everyone to take everything down. It's all for attention. I'm sorry. I knew exactly what was happening. Everyone was getting friendly behind her back, and she thought she was going to lose everyone, so she had to do something that extreme to make all the attention back on Savannah. Her poor mum yesterday was pouring her heart and soul out about what she had gone through, and she was still trying to make that situation about herself. I'm sorry, it's a mockery, and everyone's saying that apparently, you did. What about the mockery on people that go through mental health? What about that? What about people that are actually mentally ill?
That's it.
That need the help.
Statistics show, and this is statistics. I'm not saying this is absolutely everyone, but if you are going to die by suicide, you don't tell people. You do just go and do it. And the fact that it was broadcasted to thousands of people, it was really, really upsetting. It's clear that Sav does need some help. That's very clear.
I'm not denying that 100%.
It's just the things. It's just the things that was being said. It's just.
And you know what? People could do a cry for attention for different reasons, guys. I understand that, but that was like a plan. Like, you called the ambulance. You called the ambulance herself. First of all, she calls the ambulance herself. Like, come on. And then, do you know what I'm saying? Like, for anyone to watch that, you think, all right, bless her, she's done that. She needs to go and get the help. But then the moment that she's got to the hospital, she's live streaming and she's smoking inside the hospital bed and she's smoking inside the toilet. Like, she was laughing and she was doing this baby voice. Like, if you guys can't see that, if she would have left it at, you know what, there was an episode that happened for her and her mum. The ambulance got called and she went off and got the help that she needed. Fair enough. She maybe come live the next day, filled the people in. She didn't do that, guys. She got, the moment she got to the hospital bed, she thought it was fine to open up her phone and start recording herself, and she was almost laughing at the situation. I was so fucking angry behind that screen. I thought, you absolute mistake.
I got it.
There was no diagnosis put there because there was no mental health there, guys. So if you guys want to come for me and say mental health, then why didn't she leave with a diagnosis? She left with an action plan. An action plan is to put things into place to make sure that your mental health gets better. Where was the diagnosis? There was no diagnosis. There was no sectioning. There was no, because it wasn't any of that. Do you know what I'm saying? And you guys want to say that I'm being a bully? She's been bullying me for the last month. If it isn't me that she's been bullying, you go into her chat every 5 minutes. There's a horrible comment about me. There's fake accounts of me in there. There's edited pictures. There's an account that says Mr. Faye is a FATCUNT.
It's disgusting. Faye, all you speak is the truth. We've been watching you for so long. We love you so much.
Thank you, gorgeous.
You're so welcome. Like, I'm so sorry, but these people attacking you all the time in her comments, in your live, in anywhere, it's disgusting because all you speak is the truth. You're just speaking what's been done and you're speaking your opinion, and in all honesty, I agree with you. Everything you say, I agree with. It's just disgusting, in all honesty, and people need to stop and just realise what they're doing. Like, it's disgusting.
But, you know, the thing
that
gets me the most, they go, oh yeah, you're going to be insensitive, you're going to be this. They talk about the fact that I'm monetized off TikTok. But when she's in Turkey in a couple of weeks, she'll be the first person to put a blue poll up. So don't sit there, guys, and say anything. TikTok is my job. However, I'm not going to force anyone to gift me. I've never done that. I've never once done that. You can talk to her. My ex-moderators were in our box a couple of days ago trying to say, oh yeah, you know, if you're a bigger gifter, you know, I've had my name absolutely tarnished on that girl's platform. Her goal is to try and get me taken down so she can be the next biggest thing. It ain't a competition, but Sav makes everything a competition. Everything makes it about her. Do you understand? So that's all I'm saying. And I wasn't going to get up there today. I had people messaging me yesterday. I had 1,000 people coming. Oh yes, Sav really needs you. She really needs me. She got my phone number. She'd call me.
Yeah.
You know?
The thing is, people are thinking that they're protecting Sav's mental health, but then essentially they're damaging yours. So if people do have nothing nice to say, no one should just say it.
And then people in her comments say, oh, let's go to her live, let's troll her. You do that to me every single day anyway, guys, from her side. Like, if you guys want to preach about mental health and you want to preach about stuff, then have a look at your own self, Sav's community, because you guys are one of the most narcissistic bullies that sit with her. But you know what they say? You reap what you sow. And that person, if that person is like that at the top, then it's going to flood down into our comment section. My people in my lives are caring, they're nice, they're genuine. You know, we've got a lovely community over here. We don't have certain things where we go over and we start bullying other people's chats. I'll go over, do this, do that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's disgusting.
These people in your comments right now, I'm so sorry they're saying this to you because they're just watching you. They're interacting with people, but still got nothing nice to say.
It's all their people though, Maddie. It's all
disgusting.
Her people.
Reading them, it's horrible.
And for her to sit there and preach mental health, and her mental health is in that bad way, but you're making people's other mental health on that bad 24/7.
It's true.
Make it make sense. But thank you for coming up, and you know, even the lady that just come in here, like, big up to yourself for doing what you do, because it must be a hard job in itself. I'm someone that's gone through what I've gone through, so big up yourself.
It is really hard, but it's so rewarding. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that from a nursing perspective, some of the things you were saying was correct.
Yeah, thank you. We love you so much, and just keep doing what you're doing. You're amazing.
I've given you a follow back as well, my girl.
Thank you.
Look after yourself, Faye.
Yeah,
see you.
We've got your back. Bye-bye.
Bye. Period, guys. That's someone that works in a fucking mental health ward, darling. So don't tell me. Hold on, there's another person. Yeah, she was. Hello. Hello.
Hi, sorry, Faye. I pressed it by mistake.
That's okay, Sue, my darling. I hope you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good, love.
All right,
sorry.
darling. It's all right, darling. I'll drop you anyway. Nice to meet you, Sue. I've given you a follow.
Yeah, I'll get you another time.
All right, Sue. Take care, my love.
All right, darling.
Bless her. She obviously pressed the button by mistake. Yeah, guys, I think, do you know what? I think anything I've said today, I've stood on business. I've said what I've said. And if you guys want to say whatever you want to say about me, then you can. Gemzino wants to come back up. Gemzino, please be calm, Gemzino.
Faye, I just want to say sorry. I didn't know it was a serious situation. I just wanted to make you happy. Please don't block me. And I love you, and you're doing so well. And I just thought I wanted to make you happy.
That's okay.
But now I've been listening, and I know that it's upsetting you. I just want to say that I'm sorry for messing around.
It's all right. It's okay.
I'm ever so sorry because I just...
It's okay, Gem. It's okay.
No, I'm like, I just thought, oh, let's just jump up and make Faye happy. And then when I did it, I thought, oh, God, she's actually really emotional about it. So I just thought I'd just say sorry, guys.
It's all right. All right, Gems. We love you.
No, I love you more. Just stay focused, Faye. You're doing it.
All right, girl. Lots of love.
Prettiest. Not me.
But yeah, guys, that's it. Like, big up Gem, yeah, for taking accountability. Yeah, that's it, guys. Like, the end of the day, like, look, yeah, like, Mama Kaz got in her box, said what she said, and, you know, saying, oh, Faye, da. Mama Kaz, like, if you're here, or because you've got a backup account, I think your main's blocked, you can come in here and have yourself. But I'm not gonna lie, Mama Kaz, you made my life hell the first time I started TikTok for the first 6 months anyway. So the last person I'm literally gonna listen to about mental health is you, Mama Kaz. I don't mean that horribly, because girl, let me just say that everyone tries to sit there and say it's a competition. Nothing is a competition. Yeah, nothing is a competition. When people are taking mockeries of things, that's where I use my platform and I stand up. Whether you guys want to agree with me or not, if people are taking the fucking piss out of certain things, especially when it comes down to mental health, I am going to sit there and I'm going to speak up, because I'm real and I'm open and I'm honest. Any person that is suffering with mental health in a way like that, you don't sit on TikTok, you come off of it. Do you understand? Like I have done in the past, I have had several mental health breaks on this app. Yeah, I've had my moments on TikTok. Yes, I have. Do you understand? But like, a lot of it was maybe drunken actions and stuff like that. But I've never once called my own ambulance and then got to a fucking... then I've got to the hospital and then I've sat in hospital vaping and laughing and putting a baby's voice on. If you guys can't see that, that it wasn't a cry for attention. That was a cry for popularity or cry for views, or because she thought she was losing her friends. That's what it was, guys. And as for anyone that has gone through mental health and has gone through certain things, that was an uncomfortable watch for a lot of people. Because that takes you back to a moment in time where you have put yourself in a position where, you know, you could see the hospital surroundings and you could see someone that apparently needs a cry for help. Straight away, that puts you in a position where you think, oh my God, like this was once me. But then it's like, on the flip side of it, it's a piss take. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you, and then the next day, the literal next day, you're back at home. You know, even our own nan is telling her, come off TikTok then. Do you know what I'm saying? Hello, everyone. Like, come off TikTok then. And then as for everyone in our comment section enabling it and saying that I'm a bully because I gave her a few home truths. No, I'm sorry, I just gave her a few home truths. And it's as simple as that. You understand? If you're not well enough, then don't sit on here. And it's as simple as that. You certainly shouldn't be in hospital ward, you know, understand? And if you was that well enough, if you was that mentally ill, you wouldn't have got let out, babe. I'm telling you now, you go in, the door closes, they don't let you out, darling, until you have an assessment with a psychiatrist, darling. Yeah? You have an assessment with a psychiatrist, you have a diagnosis, then you put on antipsychotics. Don't fucking tell me, Savannah, you fucking absolute joke ting. Mad ting, joke ting. Do you understand? Like, it's not funny. It's not funny. And all you guys in the comments that are about 15, 16, that's all our little community of little bots and stuff, you wouldn't even understand. You wouldn't be able to walk a day in someone's house because you're so young yourself. You're so young-minded that all you can know what to do is bully other people with her and call everyone else a bully. Once you get to your age, at a certain big age, and you go through what you go through, yeah, let's just say that. Because her community is just as toxic as her. Clock it. You know? Clock it, and that's all I'm saying. I ain't a competition. Who's got better mental health, more mental? No, it isn't. We all suffer. I understand that. We all suffer. We all go through certain things, and we all deal with things in different ways. I understand that. I have said that. Do you understand? I'm someone that comes from it. Do you understand? I've got diagnosis. I don't need to sit here and tell you guys what it is, because I deal with that when I go and speak to my mental health team, or I deal with that when I go and see a psychiatrist, or whatever, or when I was going to do my reviews. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's not Let's not sit on TikTok and pretend that we're like this or we're like that for views and sit in fucking hospital beds vaping and taking the piss with people that actually have gone through stuff. Because I tell you what, darling, I can fucking be a fucking real crazy bitch. And if you want to see crazy, darling, I'll show you crazy. Because now you're taking a mockery, not out of only me, but out of every other person. It ain't no competition, darling. That's as simple as. But you are taking the fucking piss now. You're taking the piss. And I half think you did that to fucking piss me off because you're taking the piss because I've got mental health and you're fucking pissing me off. I swear to God, it's actually a joke thing. It's diminishing people that have actually got mental health. It's a joke. The trauma part I can half get with. Do you understand? Even that, the mum is sitting there saying that weren't even your trauma to sit all over. The poor fucking mum. The poor mum, Savannah. You didn't even take that account into one. And the next day, after doing all that to your mum, you want to get it all to that poor mother. You understand? What I went through was a family thing. You had one incident. The mum said that yesterday on live stream. Sorry, guys. You can call me a bully. You can say whatever you want to say to me. I am speaking facts. I'm speaking the truth. I'm not taking the piss. That is the truth. That is the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's upsetting. For someone that's gone through certain things, it's upsetting, darling. Amount of times I've had to sit in front of certain individuals. I wouldn't bring it on here. Do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't sit in a fucking hospital bed if I was in urgent need of mental health. I wouldn't call my own ambulance. What are you guys not seeing? Like, it was for Billy's attention because Billy had left her. And me as well. Everyone come to my chat. I don't want anything to do with the dusty gal. I don't want nothing to do with her. Get gone. That yesterday just showed me how narcissistic she is. Even more so. I don't want her in my life. I respect myself so much more to ever let that fucking individual ever back in my life. For the past month, she's made my life hell and back. But I'm the bully. I'm the bully? Mad ting. I'm the bully, am I? What, for speaking facts? What? You guys need to wake up and smell some fucking coffee or something. Crazy. My mods will tell you. Oh, and then all they say is, oh, Faye's on here because she wants money. You've had so many people, yeah, in her boxes tarnishing my name. Go into her chat every 2 seconds. I mention there's accounts in there with names of me. Do you see that in here, guys? Put in the comments. Do you see anything like that in here to do with her? Do you guys? Just put yes or no. No. See? No. Right, let's clock it. You go to her chat, yeah? You go, but I'm the bully. But you go to her chat, yeah? You go to her chat, and every 2 seconds, am I not being dragged, guys? Yes or no now? Put. You go to Savannah's chat, and every 2 seconds, am I not being dragged? Is there not profile pictures of me in there? Is there not... Guys, yes or no? Yes. Clearly, yeah. And the ones that are putting no, you're part of her team. You know what? You're the ones doing it, darling. I'm not gonna have anyone take the piss out of people that have got mental health, and it's as simple as that. I will stand up for myself, and I will stand up for certain individuals going through mental health, because yesterday was a fucking mockery. It was not a cry for attention. It was a cry to get Billy's friendship back, and Billy's fell for the trap. Okay? Yeah, it's no competition who's got better mental health or who hasn't. You don't go to go and get assessment in a mental health hospital. You don't call your own ambulance if you're struggling that bad, yeah? And then when you actually get there, you know, you start smoking up vapes and putting on a baby voice and laughing. Back, and Billy's fell for the trap, okay? Yeah, it's no competition who's got better mental health or who hasn't. You don't go to go and get assessment in a mental health hospital. You don't call your own ambulance if you're struggling that bad, yeah? And then when you actually get there, you know, you start smoking up vapes and putting on a baby voice and laughing. I stand with what I'm saying. She went away with an action plan. You know what? I could give you an action plan. Your action plan is sort your fucking self out. Come off TikTok and stop fucking attention seeking. Darling. I swear to fucking gods. I ain't even funny. I've got to come off. I've got to come off, please. Please.
Yeah.
Hello. I got sunshine on a cloudy day.
Cold outside. I got nothing.
I guess you say what can make me feel this way, my girl. Talking about my girl. Thank you, Jen. What a tune.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day, yeah?
Bye, girl. I needed that song. Anyway, guys, listen. What a tune. I need to get up. I need to go and wash my punani. I've said what I've said. I stand on my business. I say what I need to say. All right, guys, listen, I'm definitely someone that is not insensitive. I'm not a bully. I'm not all these things that you want to make me out. I'm real, bitch. Yeah? I am real, and I'm not going to have to sit there and have people, yeah, take the piss 24/7 out of situations. I ain't going to do it. It's as simple as, if you guys can't see that, yeah, then you guys are enabling that behaviour. Yeah, you guys are the sort of people that I don't want around my life anyway, to be honest. Anyone that's going to go in there and is going to enable stuff like that, guys, for the people that actually go through stuff, yeah, do you know how effective that is? Big up every single person that got in the box. All of you fucking little accounts in here that is part of Team Savannah, we don't care. Mental health is not a joke. It's not something that you should be playing about with. It's not something that you should be joking around with either. There's a lot of people out there that suffer on a daily basis. We don't go live streaming in hospital beds, vaping and laughing at situations with people with mental health. Okay? Right.
If I'm honest. And then it's like, oh, obviously, like, even the Faye situation, I weren't even the one on fucking live, yet I got screen recorded kissing all these men, to the point where in my own head I was like, no, I've got to show them I don't care, I'm going to post it. I did fucking care. I felt like it was an absolute invasion of my privacy. If I chose to put myself on it, it's a different story, but I didn't even know I was on it. So I was like, okay. And then it was like, even I went on Facebook the other day, people have posted me in a Facebook group of me kissing men, saying that, like, all weird stuff about me being trans and just everything. It's draining. Absolutely. Yeah, it was on Facebook. It's draining. But I was being posted on Facebook when I was getting money in Turkey as well. Like, it's just like too much. Do you know what I mean? And these people, they don't realise, like, this is someone's life. Whether you like me, hate me, love me, care for me, absolutely can't stand me, don't give a shit about me, why would you want to put someone down? Like, do you ever think that that person might actually come across that and actually read all those horrific comments that are being put? Everyone can have an opinion. If you really are that invested in someone, get on the phone to your mate and have a conversation about it. Go and slag me off. But putting it on a public platform, knowing that I can potentially see it, my family can potentially see it, my loved ones, friends, whatever, can all potentially see it, it's just a bit disturbing. And the problem is with this whole concept of, oh, maybe don't share anything and then whatever. TikTok is like a trap. That's the best way to put it. You can't really run away. As much as you think it, oh, it's easy, you just turn your phone off. It's not as easy as that. And for someone who doesn't really have a lot of people within their own personal life, I use this app as a way to cope. And if anything, me believing it was a way to cope has actually sabotaged me, you know? I'm such a strong person, but I can only take so much. And unfortunately, last night was one of a few times that it's been too much. I wouldn't say it's the only time it's been too much. I've had other situations similar. But yeah, you know. I did. I did hit my limits, and I'm only a human, and it makes me laugh. Like, certain people are like, oh my God, do you want attention? Like, I'm not going to sit there and put my traumas all over a live stream for attention. I would much have rathered you not all know. I wish that I wasn't live when it was all going off, but I was, and unfortunately I just couldn't seem to come off. It was weird, I don't know why. And I wish I did. Like, it's not attention, babe. I'm actually really ashamed that I would bring all my traumas on there. I'm an open book, but I'm not that open, believe it or not. You can say it's embarrassing. Do you know what? I am embarrassed myself, but I think it's more, you don't need to judge me. Do you know what I mean? I'm at my lowest, darling. I don't think it's really cute sitting there saying that. I don't know if you agree, but it's not nice. I wouldn't say everyone, Emily. You got a few haters. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just saying, whether you like me, hate me or not, I just want you to all be open-minded and realise that all of us have a life. I don't think people actually understand unless they're in it. Unless you was in my position and you understood it from my point of view and how TikTok is and just everything, like the mental torment, that's how I feel, I don't think you'd get it. And I'm not saying I'm a victim, because it's just loads of people, it ain't just one, but it's a lot on my mental toll. Do you understand? Clearly. Alexa, next. I appreciate a lot of yous, I really do. But it's just a shame that there are some people that are not, you know. The problem is, with coming off fully, I'm then shutting myself off to everyone. Like, not in a horrible way, but I don't have people within my personal life that I can really speak to. Really, apart from my family, that's it. So I'd be shutting myself off completely. You know, so that's why I've limited it for an hour a day. I'm going to come on at 9:30 every evening and come off by 10:30. I've already put an alarm on. But it is definitely it's definitely crazy, like, how much it can all affect you. And you don't realise, I actually didn't really feel like, I felt low, but I didn't realise how low I felt. Do you know what? And I will say this, and this is a sincere apology to my mum. I've just felt so shit in myself, and I think I just broke and I released everything. And unfortunately, my mum is the closest person to me, really. And I think, therefore, unfortunately, she got the blunt of it. And it's not fair, but I was just grieving over all sorts, you know? I don't know why people are against me. I understand if people don't support me, but to be against me is a bit cruel. I think, no. If I saw someone in a really bad place, I'd never be against them. Okay, maybe I won't understand it. Maybe I wouldn't want to entertain it, but I would never be against. I think that's just cruel. Like, we're all human. At the end of the day, we're all going to end up in the ground one day. You know, a lot of people go through mental health, and I just think that people shouldn't be judged. You know what I mean? I don't know. To be against someone is just weird, in my opinion. You don't know me. That's the funniest thing. I opened up about a lot of shit yesterday that a lot of you didn't know. So it just proves you don't know me. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was a bit shocked and taken back by how I was. So it just goes to show, like, what you see online is not reality. I'm not like this, you know. If one of you were my close friend and you would call me every day, you'd realise I'm not exactly the same as what I am on live. But everyone is like that. I'm not answering questions about me and my mum. It's not people's business anymore. I've had conversations with my family today. Some of them have told me, no more. You do not talk about any of your family on there, so I'm not going to. I don't feel like it has any relevancy whether me and my mum have had a conversation or not. Things have got to change, you know, even like dating, and I'll show you a man and I think, oh, and the next minute someone's fucking messaging him. It's just nuts. You know what I mean? It's nuts. These people are out here to get me. And do you know what? I said that thing last night. They're out here to get you. Like, it's literally the devil, right? And I think people thought I was going crazy. Like even my mum looked at me a bit scared. Like, what the fuck are you on about? What I mean is TikTok. These people will ruin your fucking life. They will grab hold of it as hard as they can, and they would just absolutely demolish it. And it's the truth. So when I say they're coming, I mean the fucking haters, because it haunts you. It actually does. So I'm not scales. I'm not off key. But I'm telling you, this app, it ruins you. You get so much positives, but behind all those positives is a dark side, you know? And that's the truth. As I say, Louise, don't be judgmental. You don't understand what it's like. You don't know what it's like. Okay, Tora. Hello.
Sav, how you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
How you been?
I'm all good. I've just been relaxing today.
Oh, like I've really felt for you today. I've been like trying to get hold of you all day long.
Yeah, I feel like I've just been a bit all over the place, but...
Are you good? You good though?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm just trying to get through today. I'm hoping tomorrow I feel a bit better.
What are your plans tomorrow?
I don't know. I'm just going to take it easy and just... I don't know. I might go for a walk or something. I don't really know yet. I haven't thought about it.
Oh, I feel for you. I do feel for you.
It's all a bit shit, innit? But
Yeah, I get that.
life, isn't it?
Yeah, it's totally shit. Totally shit. But as long as you're okay.
Yeah, I'm all good. Sorry if you've messaged me and I haven't...
No, it's cool.
I've had so many messages. I haven't really caught up.
Yeah, I get that. No, I get that.
Yeah, I will... I'll try and find your message and respond anyway, because I should really have you. I think you might be in my request, that's why. So
Yeah, I have been, yeah. It's don't worry, it's cool.
All right.
What's your plans? You going back to Turkey or?
I am in 4.5 weeks. I hope in that time I sort myself out.
Right, if you need a chat, girl, or anything like that, just call me. Like, you know, I'm here.
Yeah, I'll send you my number.
Yeah, send me it, honestly.
All right, then I will.
Yeah, make sure you do.
All right, much love.
Love you, girl.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.
But this is what I mean, like, not to be horrible, but there are people on here that actually are caring. Tora, Roz, I've got Lily, my moderator. You know, there are people on here that do genuinely care. Tasha, you're another one. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain people that... And even you, Lana, Ruby, I don't know what your name is, but there's certain people that I see on here near enough every day. And you, Tasmin, you know, there are certain people. Anel, obviously. I just don't want people to, like, be stressed too much. I am okay. I just think I hit breaking point. Let's take this time to focus on bettering myself, not drinking, because it's very different vibes. When I was drinking in Turkey, I don't know if anyone agrees, I was having a right laugh. I was so happy, and I was having a drink, and I'd wake up in the morning and I thought, fucking hell, hangover. But I'd get up, I'd go and have breakfast, I'd get to the beach, I'd go and have, you know what I mean? I was living life. And unfortunately, I think when drinking at home, you just kind of drink and then just become like recluse. It's not the same. So I've told you all, I will only be going live at 9:30 every night and coming off at 10:30. So I've only got 26 minutes left of live. And as much as I probably would want to stay longer, I'm not gonna. An hour is enough. In Turkey, I probably will be live all the time. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I coped really well with doing that last time. I had a great time. I just think, unfortunately, since I've come back to the UK, and I was a bit reckless in Turkey and a bit, you know, on a mad one, I've brought it back to the UK. And I don't think I can behave like that here or be free here, because unfortunately being free here causes a lot of shit. And all I'm going to say is, as much as there is a lot of lovers here, and I love you all, I'm actually really grateful for all of yous. At the same time, can we block this pause claw? Bye, Elle. Love you lots. Yeah. As much as I've got so much love here, since I've come back to the UK, I've had so much shit. And I think where I've not been on holiday and I've been more focused on my phone, I've noticed the shit more. Do you understand? I've seen all the screen recordings, all the judgment. You know, I will, Tora, I will. You know what I mean, though, girls? What I'm saying is you just see it more and it actually just crumbles in. It caves in on you. That's the truth. I'm not perfect, girls. I promise you. I do suffer with, obviously, MH issues. I have all my life. That's probably one of the worst I've ever been. I'm not always like that. And I can assure you that it will not be happening again. And if I ever do feel low, I'd tell you, you know. But I would never do that again on live. That's not for everyone to see, you know what I mean? Especially all these haters. I'm not actually that bothered about the people that care about me seeing that, because they don't judge me. But I know some people would. You know what I mean? I don't feel better. I feel a bit numb, if I'm honest, today. But I feel positive that I can just carry on and not fall into any of those traps. Yeah, 100%, Roz. I feel like it was good for me in a way. Because if it weren't now, it would have been in a week. You know what I mean? I know, one day at a time, I agree, Kimberly. I'm just taking it slow. Well, I'm sleeping with a blanket. The airport is hectic, yes. I'm going to light my candle today. I'm going to have a bath. I'm not washing my hair, fuck that. But I'm going to have a nice relaxing bath, probably. I don't know, maybe play a bit of music, might just in the bath and just relax. Hello, hello Carol, I can see you're in here. Is she? Do you know what? Can I just say something? I want to be a good person. I want to be a better person, and I'm not going to come for anyone anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. If someone attacks me, you know, girls, I'll always back myself. I'll always tell them home truths. But I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not out here to ruin people. I feel mentally ruined myself. I can't sit there and do that type of people. If it is actually true that she is out tonight drinking, I actually send her my love. I really do. I don't care if she hates me. She come on here early and said whatever she said, but it's sad, really. It's so sad. Oh. I think what you have to understand is as well, for people from our community, it's very hard. Life is very hard. You know? I obviously went on a date yesterday and I don't know why, but I still just felt... Like, how can I explain it? Like, obviously I went to the pub with this man, but I was constantly on edge thinking, oh, is he embarrassed? Is he... Like, if he'd look at someone, I'd be worried that, you know? It's horrible. It's like torment. Like, I still didn't feel good enough to be sat at a table with him. Don't get me wrong, we've now blocked each other. We don't, like, we weren't into each other like that. But still, I weren't even into the man and I was still feeling like that. You know what I mean? So it's really sad. It's a very sad life and it's very... I just want to be me. Don't want people to keep looking at me as like some sort of show or, oh, the trans one. Or, no, I'm just me. I am me, and if you don't like me, you don't like me. If you do, you do. I'll look at your message saying, babe, it's come through. You know what I mean? So it's very hard, and I feel for her because I know deep down in her own heart she wants to come away from the drink and she doesn't want this. She doesn't want this for herself. But you're in such a bad cycle of TikTok, people putting you down. I watched on live earlier, a man at a bar put her down. The staff member basically was discriminative towards her. It's awful. So I don't blame her, you know? But I think it's so sad. And I do send her my love. There's evil in the world and you can choose your own path. You can choose to go down the good path or the evil path. And I do feel like for a short amount of time I have gone down the evil path. I'm not doing it anymore. People don't like me, that's cool. People want to slate me, that's cool. I'm not doing it. I'm not... it just brings bad energy around you when you're sat there being horrible to someone because they're being horrible to you. What do you actually get out of it? Like, what do you actually get? Nothing. You just end up sad, lonely, bitter, alone. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm a good person and I'm going to be a good person. Because last year I had so much morals, I had so much respect for myself, I had so much love for myself. And I feel like it all just went out the window. Because I'm more invested in everything else, you know. Not saying I'm perfect. I might make mistakes. There might be another time where I slip up and I have an argument with someone. Yeah. But I will always try my utmost best to just be a good person. Because I'm not a bad person. I've got 18 minutes left on live, girls, just to let you know. I do think a lot of yous are the reason why I am where I am, yeah. Yeah. You know, when you have a mental breakdown, there's reasonings, you know, there's trauma, there's things involved. And do you want to know what, if I'm honest with you, why only 18 minutes? Because I'm only coming on live from 9:30 till 10:30 every day until my holiday. I'm not. So I've got 4 weeks and 3 days till my holiday. I believe, let me check. And I'm not, let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weeks and 4 days. But yeah, I'm not in Turkey. You girls all know I'll be live all the time. I've set the limit to an hour a day. It helps me to come away from this kind of spiral. I'm not saying that, Grace. I've not said everyone, have I? So many of these people here I genuinely care about, and I'm so grateful that they'd support me. But unfortunately, the whole system, and there's a lot of haters on here. In my comments, sometimes, the FYP pages, it is all mentally draining. I don't want to be on TikTok. I'm not coming on TikTok for... I don't even want to scroll through TikTok. I don't want to see any videos about me. I don't want none of it anymore. I'll be honest, I think 700 viewers is quite a lot of people to be sat there watching you on a screen, don't you think? Anyway, I'm not entertaining your negative comments. You're not affecting my energy. My energy is better in myself, and I'm not interested in what you've got to say. Some people don't have empathy or sympathy and will not understand it because they're not in that position. Do you understand? So you can't even educate these people. I don't even know why I feed into these negative comments. They can go away. I have had a cup of teas today. No, I have to protect my own peace, girls. I know 800 people actually now. Yeah, I know. I just need... I'm bettering myself. I don't know if the hour a day is going to work, but we can try, can't we? $570 days, that's longer than a year. You watch, I'll come off for 10 minutes. I'll be like, hi guys, I've missed you all. I can't believe, you know I'm drained. I literally come home this morning and I went to bed on live. I swear I must have been there for about an hour just asleep. I'm not drinking anymore now. I had a guy say to me today, do you want to meet and have a drink? I was like, no. Sorry, I'm not. Have you? No, I don't want medication. Oh, but holiday's different environment. I can't say that I should be drinking every day at holiday though. So that's something I've got to try and limit. Yes, I'm okay. I don't like pot. I'd rather super noodles over pot noodle if that's alright. I don't feel like a queen after yesterday, but I'm not embarrassed. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm not embarrassed. I am what I am. Do you know what I mean? Whatever happens, happens. I'm disappointed. Not embarrassed. I'm never embarrassed. I got no shame. No, I don't think I was, Ella. Thank you. Love you too. Feel like even today I've put on like music that's a bit more upbeat and, you know. No more fucking Lana Del Rey and fucking Billie Eilish, darling. They're gone. Who even are they? You know what I mean? Get out my face. Why are there singers like this? Because I swear to you, their songs will literally send you to the fucking tombstone. Do you know what I mean? Like, how are they allowed to play... How are they allowed to create these fucking sad songs? Because these sad songs actually make me on a madness. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm laughing about it because if not, I'll cry. But fuck me, they know exactly how to get you feeling absolutely horrific. They do. Well, listen, I'm actually so grateful for my mum. I just want to quickly say that I'm so grateful for my mum. I told my mum to leave the room so many times. And I'm so glad that she didn't. She's really, like, if it weren't for my mum, fuck me, I don't even know if I'm... You know what I mean? Because I was in, like, a crazy state. It was so weird. It's weird. When you actually, like, just break, you just don't see nothing. It's so weird. I feel like my eyes look sad, though. I'll be good. Watch. I think I'm good at masking stuff, though. Don't you think? I like this song. Alexa, volume up by 2.